The Law Office of Richard Montalvo is pleased to introduce the Workers' Compensation Indemnity Calculator, the CompCalc, the only mobile device app of its kind. The CompCalc is currently available for the iPhone and iPad and expected to be released in May 2015 for Android and Windows mobile devices. The CompCalc is also being adapted for desktop Mac and Windows-based computers. The CompCalc is a must for anyone in the workers' compensation industry with a mobile device, including smartphones or tablets. Let's start by highlighting some of its unique features. Although the CompCalc for the iPad will be used in this video, the iPhone version is nearly identical in look, feel, and function. First, the CompCalc forever replaces the need for significant portions of the California Labor Code, portions of the Permanent Disability Rating Manual, and all indemnity charts. And, unlike clunky web or internet-based programs, once the CompCalc app is installed on your smartphone, it performs faster and doesn't even need a 4G or wireless internet connection. The look and feel of the CompCalc is unique and very easy to use. You'll see that navigation is by simple icons for PD, TD, life pension, life expectancy, supplemental job displacement benefits, and death benefits located at the bottom of each screen. Nowhere is its simplicity more evident than in how the user selects the input. It just takes the spin of a dial. The CompCalc eliminates the need for drop-down menus or a clunky keyboard for input. Then, the output is displayed in individual boxes rather than contained within a column of numbers like old-style money charts. An individual box substantially reduces the likelihood of misreading the value for a given benefit. Let's take a quick tour of the many features of the CompCalc. Every workers' compensation case at some point requires that the percentage of PD be converted into a dollar amount for a given date of injury. Traditionally, this has required pages and pages containing columns of numbers, making misreads possible, if not probable. The CompCalc solves this problem by calculating PD for all dates of injury for the percentage of PD selected and placing the value in an individual box. But that's not all. The PD page also includes cites to relevant sections of the Labor Code and summary and analysis of Guzman and Ogilvy, along with other relevant cites. One of the biggest and most time-consuming problems in any workers' compensation matter is the calculation of TD for a given period of time. The CompCalc not only calculates temporary disability for a selected date of injury, but also total TD liability for a given rate and period. The TD page takes a given period and, using the max TD rate for the selected date of injury as the default, calculates total TD liability for that period by selecting a start and end date, again with a simple spin of a dial. So what if the applicant is not at maximum rate for TD? Well, the CompCalc has taken this into account by allowing the user to override the default max TD rate and just input an alternate weekly rate, easily recalculating the total TD liability for that period. The California Workers' Compensation System also provides for a life pension for awards of 70% or more. The life pension involves a complex equation that increases the dollar amount paid per week with the increase in the percentage of PD awarded. Again, the CompCalc makes the complex simple. With merely a spin of the dial to select the percentage of the award, the weekly amount is displayed for a selected date of injury. Also, the life pension page contains annotations and citations to the relevant section of the California Labor Code. Often, the life expectancy of the injured worker is relevant for the valuation of potential liability for both a life pension award as well as medical treatment in terms of future and present value. Calculation of life expectancy based on current age is also part of the CompCalc. The CompCalc currently uses the 2008 U.S. life tables, but will be updated as newer data becomes available. Since 2004, an injured worker who is unable to return to the job he or she was doing at the time of injury is entitled to a cash payment to be used for retraining. This supplemental job displacement benefit is also part of the CompCalc. Given a specific date of injury and percentage of permanent disability, the job displacement benefit is displayed. Annotations, citations, and explanations are also provided here. Death benefits are awarded to the dependents of the worker injured when the industrial injury results in the death of the worker. Dependency death benefits depend on the date of injury and number of dependents. The user simply inputs the date of injury and selects the number of dependents, both total and partial. The CompCalc then provides the appropriate dependency death benefit. Again, annotations, citations, and explanations are provided. Of course, the success of any app depends on features, function, and ease of use. The CompCalc design focuses on each. From the icon navigation to the roller dial input, simplicity best describes the CompCalc. Its increased speed and performance and not being tethered to an internet connection means the app will always be available when and where you need it. The CompCalc, making the complex simple. The CompCalc is trademarked and copyrighted and is the property of the Law Office of Richard Montalbo. All use of the name CompCalc or the look, feel, or likeness of the CompCalc without the expressed written permission of the Law Office of Richard Montalbo is expressly prohibited with all rights reserved. The CompCalc is available for purchase at the App Store.